Okay, we're inside the first hall of the Sinsheim Museum. So this is where the cars are at the moment. So I'd like to dedicate this to Alberto from Railways and Diecast, because Alberto is a great collector of model cars. So I'm sure you'll find this interesting. Two old Fords here. Ford Model A, and this must be a T. Yes, this is the T Speedster. Absolutely beautiful. And here we have a collection of Corvettes. Corvette Stingray. Pace car. So there we go. You can see there, these are full-size cars on an angled track to give you the impression they're going around the circuit. Look at this one. Okay. And just to add some variation, Alberto, there's a locomotive as well, because you have locomotives. I think this is a bit bigger than HO scale though. Yeah, that one has Dutch registration plates. Then we have Pennsylvania. Ford Skyliner, convertible. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love the 50s design cars. Don't like the modern ones very much, but the new, these old, look at this, Elvis. Then we have an Amphicar. And here's probably my favorite American car, the Mustang. There's just something about the design, it's perfect. Ford Thunderbird convertible. Wow. And look at this. Wow. Don't like the colour, but the car is amazing. Marilyn. So does this belong to Marilyn Monroe? Who knows? Let's have a look. Cadillac Eldorado. Okay, it doesn't say belong to the famous lady. Look at this red one. Wow. Wow. Absolutely superb. I wouldn't want to run one with the price of petrol, but there we are. There's a Chrysler New Yorker. Look at that. You can't beat the American cars for style and panache and bling. I mean, look at the chrome and beautiful. There we are, Ford Thunderbird. Superb. So this can also be a video for Anthony Dodge, our American friend, the outsider, insider. Look at these cars, look at this Chevrolet Corvette. Corvette Cabrio. Okay, more to follow. Okay, now this one, it should be, it's a de Havilland, a British made aircraft. They made the Venom, the Vampire, I'm not sure which one this is. I can't see any signage anywhere. But it's definitely a de Havilland. Very, very successful aircraft, exported to many countries. Okay, now we're just going to walk around the World War II collection. And if you look at the turret, you can see the damage on that one. They've highlighted that in red. So here we have a mixture of troops here. American, Belgium, I believe, French. So this locomotive came from, let's have a look, Young Craig's locomotive, 1943. Let's see if this will work. If I put a euro in the box, hopefully it'll work. Okay, yes, excellent. Okay, so as you can see, it's in camouflage colours. We're being watched by the driver. Even the tender has a cab. So here we have the main driving wheels in action. Okay, now we can see the valve gear in operation. Bit of a reflection there. Cylinder and piston and conrod. Absolutely amazing. When you think of the weight of these connecting rods when the train is travelling at speed, there must be a lot of stress and strain on the bearings. So obviously the bearings are big and strong. Okay, this is apparently a model range 52 of 1942, a simplified version of a model range 50. As you can see, there's a compressor there for the air brakes. And these are probably the air cylinders. Well worth a euro to see this working. There we are, coming to a stop now. There we are. Fantastic. We have some old tractors here. Lands right from 1941, 1939. Okay, let's swing back around again. There we are. Here's a British 25 pounder. Can be quite a good artillery piece from the Second World War. Here we have, I think it's a Bren gun carrier. Yes, it's a Bren gun carrier from 1940. Yeah. And actually, at the end of the Second World War, this became part of the German army list of equipment. So they also used them. There's a half track over there. half-track personal carrier. Okay, it's not a reflection, but there's a selection of the types of uniforms from a few different countries as well. I can see Russian in the background, obviously German. Some weapons. Yeah. Panzerfaust. There we go. Panzerkampfwagen 4. So it's a Mark 4 Panzer. Normally I'd wrap my knuckles on the armour to see how heavy it is, but I'd break my hand. Okay. If you can go back to my other video, I featured the jet engine from a MiG-15. And this is the MiG-15. And their first engine was the Rolls-Royce jet engine. Because the Russians hadn't developed a jet engine at that stage, so they bought the Rolls-Royce, then copied it. Very clever. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a Panzer motor, Daimler-Benz 500, between 1965 and 1990. It was used in the Leopard. 830 horsepower. Look at that. See the pistons, the valves. It's some engine. Okay, let's have a look. Volkswagen Transporter, also known as the Weasel personnel carrier, used in Europe and Asia. M29 Weasel, American. D-Mag. Half-track. This was the smallest one they made. Really cool. Okay, let's walk up here. There we are. Whoa, I almost missed it. The Ju-88. There's a Ju-52. In camouflage colours. Wow. Look at that. How many could get the chance to walk under a Ju-88? And guess what we have on the right? The Umo motor from the Ju-88. This was in a frozen lake north of the Arctic Circle, and they recovered it. They cut a hole through the ice and recovered it. Well, wow. Look at that. The condition is amazing considering. Junkers also use diesel engines in some of their aircraft as well. It's a flak gun.